The Earth moves, it breathes, it trembles. In 2023, two corners of the world felt its wrath. Mexico, Nepal, two countries, thousands of miles apart, united by a shared tragedy. The ground, the very foundation of life, betrayed them. This is a story of devastation and loss. It's a story of courage and resilience in the face of unimaginable destruction. It's a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of our responsibility to prepare. The Earth holds no prejudice. It doesn't discriminate, it simply is. And sometimes its immense power erupts, leaving behind a trail of shattered lives and broken dreams. But even in the darkest of times, hope flickers. Humanity endures. We rebuild. We remember. They say the Earth whispers before it screams. In Mexico, the whispers were there. Animals behaving strangely. An unsettling stillness in the air. A low rumbling sound, barely audible, but enough to set teeth on edge. Days before the Nepal Quake, there were reports of strange lights in the sky. Locals spoke of uneasiness in their animals, a sense of impending doom. These ancient warnings, passed down through generations, often dismissed as folklore, took on a terrifying significance. September 19th, 2023, 1:05 p.m., Mexico City. A bustling metropolis froze. The earth lurched, buildings swayed, and a terrifying groan echoed through the streets. A 7.7 magnitude earthquake, its epicenter off the coast of Colima, unleashed its fury.
Everything started shaking violently. Patients were screaming, equipment was falling, and the floor felt like it was going to open up and swallow us whole.
November 3rd, 2023, 11:47 p.m. The darkness in Jajarkot, Nepal, was shattered by a deafening roar. The earth convulsed, houses crumbled like dust, and a blanket of fear enveloped the night. The 6.4 magnitude earthquake, though less powerful than Mexico's, struck with a vengeance amplified by the lack of preparedness.
It was like the world was ending. My house collapsed around me. I thought I wouldn't make it out alive.
Mexico and Nepal, two countries linked by the devastating consequences of plate tectonics.
Mexico sits on the Ring of Fire, a zone of intense seismic activity. The movement of the Cocos Plate beneath the North American Plate is the culprit.
In Nepal, the story is similar but different.
The Indian Plate pushing against the Eurasian Plate creates immense pressure, leading to earthquakes in the Himalayan region.
Section 6. Scars and Echoes. The aftermath of the earthquakes painted a grim picture. In Mexico, the relatively robust building codes, implemented after the devastating 1985 earthquake, mitigated the loss of life. Yet, older buildings, not subject to these stringent codes, crumbled, highlighting the disparities in preparedness. In Nepal, the lack of early warning systems and inadequate building practices exacerbated the disaster. The remote location of the epicenter further hampered rescue efforts. Equipment arrived 2 days later, a delay that cost precious lives. Section 7. Rising from the rubble. In the face of unimaginable loss, the human spirit found a way. Stories of resilience and courage emerged from the ruins. In Mexico, the Seismic's early warning system, though not perfect, provided crucial seconds for people to take cover, saving countless lives. In Nepal, despite the delayed response, communities came together. They dug through the rubble with their bare hands, shared their meager food and shelter, and offered solace to those who lost everything. Section 8. Preparing for the inevitable. The earthquakes of 2023 served as a stark reminder. We cannot control nature, but we can prepare for its fury.
Building codes are not just regulations, they are lifelines. Early warning systems, community drills, and public awareness campaigns are not optional, they are essential.
Mexico's relatively better outcome underscores the importance of learning from past disasters. Nepal's tragedy highlights the cost of inaction and the urgent need for investment in preparedness measures. Section 9. A time to remember, a time to prepare. The earth will continue to move, to breathe, and sometimes to tremble. We cannot prevent earthquakes, but we can minimize their impact. We can honor the memories of those lost by building a safer future. This is a time to remember, a time to prepare, a time to act. The earthquakes in Mexico and Nepal are not just stories of devastation. They are testaments to the human spirit's ability to endure, to rebuild, and to emerge from the ruins with renewed determination. Let us learn from these tragedies, for the earth whispers its warnings, and it is our responsibility to listen.